Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more Steins Gate. I am back from my little trip that I had. It was a blast. I had fun times. Didn't really do that much, really. I mean, you're kind of limited to the things you can do when you're out with family and you only have one mode of transportation type thing. So you're really limited to that stuff. But I had a blast, Plus, I only went there for my cousin's wedding, so. And it was fun. The ceremony was great. The food's great. The people are great as always. And get to hang out with family that haven't seen in a while. So it's always great when you do that. But we now are back to our regularly scheduled programming of Steins Gate. Where, unfortunately, we're going to have to tell Lukaku goodbye. But before we do that, we are actually going to go see her ending. But first, we have to see what will happen. Will you remember me? Yes. With just one call to the phone wave, I can send a message to Lukas' mother, his pager. Will you remember me as a girl? Yes. If I make the call. Will you remember those 4 short days we were together? Yes. No, I can't do it. Okabe-san, why? I can't do it anymore. I can't sacrifice anybody else's memories. I've already trampled on Suzuha and Ferris's memories. I turned a blind eye to their suffering, all the while telling myself it was to save Mayuri. I justified it by telling myself I would carry their burdens. But that's just a convenient excuse. Oh yeah, and it's been really late. Actually didn't get back to my apartment until midnight last night. But the good news is I don't have to work today, so I can record pretty much a good amount today. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I don't have the right. Fall upon my knees, unable to stand. The only way to save Mayuri is to send this email. There's no alternative. Even so, I don't have the right to erase Lukaku's entire life as a girl. I can't do such an arrogant thing. More than anything, I don't want to lose Lukaku beside me right now. Okabe-san. Mayuri can't be saved. Mayuri's death is fate. No matter how many world lines I cross, convergence will occur. Mayuri will die, no matter what. I'm tired of it all. Mayuri, I'm sorry. My ego wasn't strong enough to sacrifice everything for your sake. Oh, wow! So... Oh, we'll see. I'll leave all my judgment until we get to the credits. First day of Kamiman has ended. Few Otaku warriors linger to check their spoils before beginning the Odyssey home. Otherwise, Arikaki is silent and still, as if the crowd Lukaku and I saw this afternoon was a lie. Kamiman runs for 3 days straight, but it already feels like the end of a festival. Of course, the silence is just for tonight. Tomorrow, people will come to fill this spacious Bromodian once again. My hand clenches to my chest. Mayuri will die in less than an hour. I'm not ready. Even so, I want to be with her in her final moments. I won't let her leave this world alone. That's why I came here right after leaving the shrine. She should still be in Arikari somewhere. I contacted both Mayuri and Daru by mail. If they're still in Arikari, they should be here any minute now. Oh yeah, another thing, back, I can't believe it. It was a couple parts ago where I think it was, when we first started this chapter, where we were like, I should send I should time leave right now. Or, I could wait to see if Mayuri dies. And I wait to see if she dies. I just time leapt right away. And nothing really changed. Like, he said, like, a couple things extra. Like, I think 2 lines of dialogue that wasn't really that important. So, should be here any minute now. My phone rings, speak of the devil. Is this really okay? Lukaku. She doesn't have to say it. I know exactly what she means. It's the only thing I can say. Everything will be fine. It's my choice. You don't have to worry about a thing. I know that mail won't be enough to stop Lukaku from blaming herself. But I have to send it all the same. If only to strengthen my own resolve. Memories from this morning rise unbinded. Mayuri stopped by the lab on the way to Kamimon. I was dozing on the couch. This is a weird ending. Like, we're not even going to try to think of a way to, like, wait, I can send an email that will prevent you from being a girl, that will keep you from being a girl, but maybe it can not keep the IBM whatever from being destroyed. Something in darkness was buried by my... Squinting against the fluorescent radiance, I raised my head to see who had entered. Sorry, Orkarin. Did I wake you up? Mayuri was there tugging a suitcase. No, I wasn't really asleep. I've been up all night trying to solve the problem of my last date with Lukas. You're pretty early, Mayuri. Actually, Mayuri's here to pick up her costumes. And breakfast. She took a sandwich and some potato salad from her convenience store bag. What an interesting breakfast. Are you going to Kamimon now? Yeah, Daru-kun already left on the first bus. Oh. Hey, Orkarin, where'd you go with Lukas-chan yesterday? Did you have a fun date? You know, Lukas-chan hasn't replied to my mail since yesterday. You emailed Lukaku? Yeah, maybe she's a little worried, you know. The day before, Lukaku burst into tears barely 5 minutes after we met up. Then we parted ways. That's why I couldn't give Mayuri an answer. Did you make Lukas-chan cry again? That would make Mayushi sad. Sad? Sad? Lukas-chan's Mayushi's friend. It was Mayuri's last day alive and also Lukaku's last day together with me. I asked myself, could I really let it end with both of them sad? Let it end? What right do I have to decide when it ends? My arrogance made me want to vomit. And then, as if to rely on Mayuri, I began to tell her my new plan. Are you going to be at Kamimon all day? Yeah, why? Is it okay if I bring Lukaku? Really? Of course it's okay. Okay. It's been a few days since I've recorded, and I'm trying to do my voice. And I have a lot of yelling and talking over my trip, so my voice may not be at 100%. Actually, it sounds all right, but I'm just trying to remember the voices, so bear with me. Excuse me. Bear with me. Mayuri smiled happily, took some milk out of the refrigerator to wash down the sandwich, and began to enjoy her breakfast. You tried asking Lukaku to cosplay, right? How'd it go? Well, I couldn't convince her. I don't want to force her, you know. That would make her hate cosplay. So basically, she gave up. But you know, it might be a good idea to bring Lukas-chan to Kamimon. You think maybe if she saw other cosplayers having fun, Lukas-chan might want to try it too? Do you think we could get her to cosplay at the next Kamimon? Kamima? I wonder. That would be nice. Hey, will you really bring Lukas-chan over today? Yeah. Will you come too and look at the costumes Mayushi made? Yes, I will. Yay! That would make me really happy. Mary packed her costumes into the suitcase. Oh, gotta get going. Be sure to come, okay? I'll be waiting. I'll show you all the best stuff you'll want to... So you'll come tomorrow too. Sorry, I had to move my stand over a little bit. It felt a little like, wait, this isn't normally how I'm positioned when I record, so it just felt a little off. Whoops, wrong button. I could hear my teeth grinding. I know that whether Mayuri would get to see tomorrow depended entirely on my actions. If this day had gone as planned, my status as Lukaku's temporary boyfriend would have come to a close. Lukaku would have gone back to being a guy. Mary would survive the night. She would go to Kamimon tomorrow without a care in the world. Oh, come in. Something wrong? Mary looked at me quizzically. I hate that word. She's always been sensitive to changes to my demeanor. So I put on a smile and responded, Hoyuin Kiyoma. Nothing's wrong. Just thinking up ways to defeat the organization. Let's meet at Arikaki in the afternoon. Okay, I'll be waiting. Mary didn't leave right away. She just stood in front of the door looking at me. Miyushi's always here for you to talk to when you need her, okay? Mayuri. I'm off. Mayuri cheerfully flew out the door, suitcase in hand, like the white rabbit in Wonderland. The sound of her steps gradually faded away. Now alone, I took a deep breath. Timeline was 13 hours after that point in time. Those 13 hours I was to return Lukaku to manhood. I thought I had to change her back. But now... Orkarin? The voice calls me back to the present. There's Mayuri, dragging her suitcase. Daru isn't with her. She's probably upset. After all, I completely stood her up on the promise I made this morning. You came, but you're late. Mayushi was waiting. I was really lonely. Sorry. I couldn't look Mayuri in the eye. As Mayuri was waiting in vain, I was making the worst possible decision for her. I chose to not turn Lukaku back. I chose to not save Mayuri. No, let's not beat around the bush. I chose to let her die. It's not that I don't want to save her. I do. But I can't bring myself to make the necessary sacrifice. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. Like, there was something on my arm that wasn't there before. I was like, oh. Sorry. Where's Luka-chan? She's not coming. Did you make her cry again? No. My thoughts are a jumble. Her every word seems an accusation. Of course I know that's not her intent. Even if she knew what I had done, this innocent childhood friend of mine doesn't have a bitter bone in her body. It's my guilty conscience changing Mayuri's words into swords stabbing straight into the heart. But even so, I can no longer change the past. I don't want to change it. So I have no other choice. No other choice but to accept the death this world so desires. Yeah. And now I'm bleeding. That's great. If I were a normal man, I would have had to accept Mayuri's death whether I liked it or not. I wouldn't have been able to try to avert it. But by chance, I acquired the power of a god. It allowed me to try again and again. If anything, I should be grateful for this opportunity I was given. Orkarin? Can't let Mayuri sense my unease. She can always tell when there's something bothering me. 10 minutes left. I want to spend them happy and carefree. That's the very least I can do for her. So I put on the mask of Hoya and Kiyoma just as I did for Lukaku. Fret not, Mayuri. Things between me and Lukaku are absolutely marvelous. That Miko and I are tied by a strong bond. That's right, Lukaku and I are connected by fate, whether we like it or not. And today I, the genius with an IQ of 170, have returned the smile to Lukaku's face. She even said to herself that it was fun to be with me in our pursuit of knowledge. As soon as those words left my lips, I realized my mistake. That makes it sound like I broke my promise to Mayuri just so I can give Lukaku a fun time, doesn't it? Well, I suppose that is what happened, but Mayuri didn't need to know that. Really? Yatta! That's great! Sorry. But Mayuri, innocent as she is, just gives me a happy, relieved smile. So there's no reason for Orkarin and Luka-chan to break up, right? Alright. We won't break up. Actually, our temporary relationship has already ended. That was our agreement. But I don't think I need to tell Mayuri that. Great! Then Mayushi can concentrate on Kamimon without any worries. Are you going to participate tomorrow too? Yep. It lasts 3 whole days. I shouldn't have asked. If I did, I should check my phone. Last time I checked, it was about 7 p.m. Don't have the guts to check again. Don't want to watch the seconds tick down to Mayuri's death. Daru-kun's late. I called him just now and he said he was still close by. We don't really have to wait for him. Let's wait a little bit longer. If that's what Mayuri wants, then I won't deny her. Besides, I don't want Mayuri's last moments to be on a crowd train or bus, but rather somewhere she can see the stars. Not that I have any right to choose her place of death.
Hey, do you think we can convince Luka-chan to cosplay somehow? How should we persuade her, though?
Mayuri's mood is completely healed. Why is she so happy? Did she hear something pleasant somewhere in this conversation? Was it knowing that things are going well between me and Lukaku? Or was it that I kept my promise to come here after all? I don't know. I don't know. But seeing Mayuri's happy smile makes my heart ache.
I think Luka-chan would be an absolutely perfect Kiryu-chan cosplayer. Luka-chan's so cute. She makes Miyushi's heart throb, you know? I want to spread Luka-chan's cuteness to people all over the world. Don't you, Orkarin? Or maybe you plan to keep Luka-chan onto yourself? But you know you shouldn't monopolize her. Even Miyushi wants to queuing with Luka-chan. Queuing?
I don't mind. It's not like I could keep her all to myself.
Yep, yay! Anyway, there's no more reason there's one more reason I want to get Luka-chan to cosplay.
Mayuri is awfully obsessed with Lukaku today. Come to think of it, Mayuri has done nothing but talk about Lukaku for these past 4 days, ever since Lukaku and I started dating.
Lukaku-chan's usually a quiet girl, right? She almost never says what she thinks. When you cosplay, you can become someone other than yourself. That's why I think that if Luka-chan cosplays once, she'll definitely find a new Luka-chan. Even if it's embarrassing at first.
I'm so sorry. I cannot read today. I had that trouble on Wednesday before I left for not Wednesday, Tuesday before I left for my trip. The Tuesday before my trip. So, like, at work, you know, I have to say some words. I'm like, all right, we are doing this. Like, I was like, word vomit everywhere.
And when that happens, she'll become more assertive than before, and maybe even dominate you, Orkarin.
She really does care for Lukaku. Yet I know that all of her hopes and dreams are in vain. Suddenly, Mayuri falls silent. She looks up and raises one hand high above her head as if to catch the stars twinkling in the night sky. Stardust handshake. Can you see the stars?
Yeah.
You can see the stars more clearly in Arikaki than in Akiba. If only the stars would answer her call. If only she could melt into their embrace. What salvation that would be. In the past, when she has reached for the stars, I have always pulled her back down to earth, as if to keep her from floating away. But today I don't dare. What does Mary think about when she reaches for the starry sky? I've never asked her. Perhaps now's the time. Hey, Mary. Orkarin! Mayushi! Daru runs up to us calling our names.
Daru-kun, you're late!
Whew, my bad. Man, it took forever to check my spoils. Daru's backpack is full to the brim. He's also carrying 5 paper bags illustrated with moe drawings. Such zeal.
Okay, let's go.
Mary gets up to lead the way and we start heading towards the train station. The direct shuttle bus to Akiba has already ended its service. It was so hot today, I thought I was gonna die. How was the cosplay?
The breeze felt great.
Maybe you should cosplay next time. When did you get here, Orkarin? Buy anything? No. Huh? Why so grim? You have a girlfriend like one of those filthy normals now. You've got no right to be depressed.
Orkarin, is something wrong?
Mary's voice is abruptly cut short. Her suitcase falls to the ground with a thud. It's time. Mary presses her hands to the center of her chest. Her face contorts in pain. See it happen slowly in slow motion frame by frame. Did they shoot her already? Slowly. She starts to fall. So sudden. So I failed to catch her in time. Mary falls to the ground motionless. Mayushi? Can't move. I can't breathe. Strangely, I feel no sorrow. All I feel is guilt. I knew this would happen. We could have prevented it. The one who killed Mayuri. It's me.
Mayushi, what's wrong?
Daru tosses his bag away and runs to Mayuri's side. He lifts her up and slaps her cheeks a bit. Keep watching as if I was merely a bystander.
She's not breathing. What is this? What the hell is this?
Did she have a heart attack? Because there was no gunshot or anything, there's no blood.
Orkarin, there's something wrong with Mayushi.
She's dead. What could be the cause? A heart attack? She wasn't killed this time. That's a relief. At least Mayuri died in one piece.
Dead? No, wait. We were just talking. Hey, Mayushi, wake up. Where's the camera? We're on candid camera, right?
Daru. Put my hands on Daru's shoulder to calm him down. Mayuri's dead. Daru turns pale. His lips tremble as he looks at Mayuri's face in disbelief. Let's call an ambulance.
Why did this happen? How can you be so calm? She's dead. She's never coming back. Don't you get it, Orkarin?
I get it.
No, you don't. She's not breathing, see?
I stood by and let her die.
What?
Anyone besides Mayuri. I couldn't save you, Mayuri. Shot to Mayuri's motionless body. No, I chose not to save you. I embraced her tightly. I abandoned you, Mayuri. Look up at the starry sky, just as Mayuri always did. The tears don't come. Maybe I've gotten used to it. Maybe it's because I'm not worthy to mourn her. What fills my heart is emptiness. Okay. I'm leaning against the wall, hugging both knees. I don't remember how long I've been here. How much time has passed since Mayuri's death? I don't go to the visual or the funeral. Okay, this is strange. Because, you know, if we had ignored it, she got killed by someone and Daru kidnapped her or something. Or did she always have the heart attack? I can't remember. No, I think she got stabbed or something happened. No, Daru said men dragged her away. Like, this is strange. Like, us doing, like, we didn't do anything for, like, that day. But then we time-leapt and we talked to Lukas about all the stuff like, hey, blah, 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 and all that. And then somehow that changed the way she died. Like, it's weird. I find this interesting, but at the same time, it's like really not consistent. That's the word. Cause see, like we never got the chance for the funeral or the visual. How could I, when I'm the one who killed her? I don't want to see anything or anyone. Even breathing is hard now. Yet I have no choice but to face this emptiness, this heart-rending guilt, and accept what I've done. This is my duty now. Someone pulls the curtain open. Is it Lukas? Oh, no, it's Krisu. Light shines in from the lounge. Girl standing there, silhouetted against the light. As soon as I realize who it is, I turn away and prepare to block out the noise. Okabe, it's been 3 days. Will you at least eat something? You knew, didn't you? You knew that Mayuri would die. Why don't you time leap? I was sure that you would do anything to save Mayuri, even use a time leap machine. What happened to your plan to change Urabashi-san's gender and take back the IBM 5100? You were so sad on saving Mayuri. What are you still doing here? Wait, did you already send the email? Did you already change world lines? If so, and you're just a remnant Okabe left behind, that means world lines are parallel, and this line is doomed to continue without Mayuri. I didn't send the email. My voice is hoarse, perhaps because I haven't spoken in 3 days. What do you mean? Oh. I didn't think I changed anything, did I? Wrong thing. Wrong thing. What do you mean? Couldn't change Lukaku back into the guy. Instead, I chose to accept fate. No, that makes it sound like I wasn't responsible. Stood by and let Mayuri die. I hear Carice's gasp. Why did I confess? It's not something I should confess so easily. It's like admitting to murder. I should have been a secret between Lukaku and me. And yet, do I want to be blamed? Would that make me feel... Do I want to be blamed? Would that make me feel better? Hurts to live with this bottle of guilt. At this point, I welcome condemnation. Chrissy isn't one to mince words. I'm sure she'll tell me exactly what a worthless human being I am. However, will you eat? Chrissy betrays my expectations. I can make cup noodles if you like. Or should I go get something? Say something. I killed Mayuri. Why won't you blame me? I suppose I could, but why? It looks like you already blamed yourself enough. Maybe we just don't have the right to change the past after all. Besides, no one can blame you. You've been fine alone this whole time. One man disconnected from causality. No one else can understand your pain. No one else can understand the meaning of your choice. There's no way I can blame you when I haven't time leaped even once. How can you be so understanding? Clutch my knees. I'm not. When you chose to save Mayuri with the time leap machine, you must have known that no one would ever understand. So accept what you've done. Do that and you'll never forget the meaning of your choice. So everyone would just tell me to suffer on my own. What a cruel woman. However, you should also take responsibility for the girl you did save. Mayuri is dead. It's sad. No, sad doesn't even begin to describe it. But Mayuri is gone. Now what the hell is this? Can't change convergence. You can't deny fate. But she is still alive. Thanks to you, she's alive as a girl. And I think she's suffering alone, just like you. Aren't you the only one who can understand her suffering? You're her accomplice, remember? Her accomplice? I knew you would pull no punches, Makishi Kurisu. Lukako's image floats through my mind. She used to be a guy, but now she's a girl, and she'll live as a girl from now on. I'm the one who chose that future for Lukaku. When I imagine her frail smile, I feel like spring has come to thaw the frozen soil in my heart. Can't bear to lose Lukaku too. In that case, I know what I must do. Thank you, Kurisu. I'm glad I told you. As I enter the courtyard, I can almost feel the heat slowly drain away. Actually, besides the main building stands a large tree. Its branch is coated with vibrant leaves, swaying in the gentle breeze. The shrine is cooler than the streets of Akihabara proper. Maybe it's because Kanda River is so close. As usual, the shrine is empty. I find myself standing before the offering box, gazing into the inner sanctum. I wonder if Lukaku's home. Apparently she'll be here too. How should I call for her? Just then, the wind suddenly left so that the sound of rustling trees stopped for a bit. And the sounds I hear someone sobbing. Sounds like it's coming from behind the main building. Slowly head towards the sound. Oh no! Oh, I hate when they're sad. Like sad Suzuha was my least favorite. I mean, I didn't like sad Miyuri either, but still. Kako's there sitting on the grass, hugging her knees as she cries. Samidara is in her hands. Lukaku.
Okabe? Son?
Kako looks at me with wet eyes, but immediately afterwards she buries her face in her knees. Then her shoulders start shaking once more.
Yesterday, I went to Mayuri-chan's funeral. Everyone cried. I didn't know Mayuri-chan was loved by so many people.
Of course.
I love Mayuri-chan too. I'm not really good with people, but she was always so nice to me. She was my best friend.
I lost the words I was about to say. All I can do is sit silently next to Lukaku.
Why, Okabe-san? Why are we still alive? Mayuri-chan is dead. But I'm still a girl.
Now that she remembers being a guy, Lukaku's beginning to have gender identity issue. Oh, great. That's super. I have no idea how that feels. Just as Kurisu said, Lukaku is disconnected from causality too.
It just feels wrong for me to keep living like this.
It's not wrong. Try to cheer her up with those meaningless words, but Lukaku shakes her head in denial.
Is there a way to save me, Yuri-chan?
No.
That can't be.
Still crying, Lukaku stands and pleads with me.
Let's keep thinking. I'll do anything to save me, Yuri-chan. I heard from Yuri-chan before that you made advice for traveling back in time.
Is she thinking about Is she talking about the time leap machine?
If we use that, we can save...
We can't.
If we go back in time, I'm sure we'll find a way.
There is no way. I make that firm declaration with hung head and clenched fist. It may be cruel, but all we can do is accept Mayuri's death and keep on living.
You can't give up. Why aren't you giving up? Aren't you sad at all that Mayuri-chan died?
There's no way to save her.
No, I don't want Mayuri-chan to die.
Lukaku! I grab her shoulders and look straight into her eyes. Did you think it was easy for me to give up?
Okabe-san?
She was my precious childhood friend. I would have done anything to save her. I tried to find a way. I tried everything I could think of. Do you know how many times I've gone back? But nothing worked. The universe wants her dead. No matter how I try to avoid it, fate snatches Mayuri away. I sacrificed other people's memories and dreams, all to save Mayuri. I didn't care who I hurt as long as I could save her. But I couldn't do it anymore. There's nothing I can do. No, there's something I can't do. There's still things I can do to save Mayuri. But I chose none of them. Theoretically, it's not impossible. But it is impossible for me.
I'm sorry. I didn't stop to think about your feelings.
Oh, I already said that. I was going to say that again. I hate when I do that. Like, oh, wait, didn't I already say that? Or...
But it's not impossible, is it? There's still one more way left. If you turn me back into a guy.
I can't do that. There's no meaning to our choice if we do that. Chose Lukaku over Mayuri. Ultimately, that's all there is to it.
Please, Okabe-san. I don't want to be a girl so badly that I'd sacrifice Mayuri-chan. Please save me, Yuri-chan.
I won't turn you back into a guy.
Why? Why won't you?
That's what I chose. I can't keep on hurting people to feed my ego. Besides, even if we go back to the original world line, there's no guarantee we'll avoid Mayuri's death. I won't sacrifice anyone's memories. I won't sacrifice your memories for a small chance like that. It's over. Whoops.
But Okabe-san.
This is unforgivable. Or this isn't. I think she said.
I don't deserve to live like this. How can I go on, knowing that me being a girl contributed to Mayuri's death? That's too heavy a burden for me to bear. Why? Why didn't you send the mail to my mom's pager 18 years ago? Why didn't you choose Mayuri-chan over me?
You have nothing to be ashamed of. It was my choice. I killed Mayuri. The guilt is mine. I'm the one with the power of a god. I'm the one who chose Mayuri's fate. Therefore, I am the only one who must bear the responsibility. Besides, I want you to be happy.
Happy? How could I possibly be happy? When Mayuri died because of me.
It wasn't because of you. Please never say that again. You may be sad now, but I want you to keep going forward and live enough for Mayuri too.
No, I don't want that.
Kako clings to my chest. She stares in my eyes without wiping away her tears.
In that case, I want to help bear your burden. Together.
Bear it together? Don't be ridiculous. I'm a man disconnected from causality. I chose to stand by and let Mayuri die.
Then I'll disconnect myself from causality too. I regain my memories from being a guy. So does that mean I'm already disconnected? I also know that I'm only a girl because Mayuri paid for it with her life. We're accomplices.
Creases said the same thing. Hold on a second. This might be stupid, but that might be the name of the episode. I can't really think of anything better right now. We're accomplices, Lukaku and I.
This sadness, this guilt. I want us to both to embrace them so we don't forget.
We are disconnected from causality. No one else can understand us. That's why I understand. I embrace Lukaku strongly. Let's bear our burden together. Let's live with these memories together.
Can I stay by your side forever? I love you. I know I'm betraying Mayuri-chan, but I want to be with you forever.
Or, of course. Both bear the same burden. We'll accept Mayuri's death, yet still live on shoulder to shoulder. Afterwards, we pass the time sitting in silence until the sky turns the color of dusk. Lukaku rests her head on my shoulder. I embrace her and feel her breathing next to me. We gaze silently at the sky, and in our hearts we pray for Mayuri's happiness in the afterlife. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm sorry.
Hey, Okabe-san?
Lukaku raises her head and breaks the silence. I can see firm resolve in her expression.
There's one thing that I should have done for Mayuri-chan but didn't. Because I didn't, I made her sad.
What was it?
Cosplay.
It all comes down to cosplay. Oh, that. These last few weeks, Mayuri was constantly asking Lukaku to wear the costume she made for her. But Lukaku was too embarrassed to try. I remember Mayuri on the day she died.
I think Luka-chan would be absolutely perfect Kiriari-chan cosplayer. Luka-chan's so cute, she makes Miyushi's heart throb, you know?
Oh, it's so sad. This is so far the saddest ending out of all of them.
Luka-chan's usually a very obedient girl, you know. She rarely speaks her mind. When you cosplay, you can become another you. That's why I think that if Luka-chan cosplays once, she'll definitely find a new Luka-chan, even if it's embarrassing at first. And when that happens, she'll become more assertive than before, and maybe even dominate you, Orkarin.
Even on that day, Mayuri only talked about Lukaku. Even though I stood her up on my promise to bring Lukaku to Kamimon and made her lonely, Mayuri wanted Lukaku to cosplay from the bottom of her heart.
Can your time machine take me back to that day?
Mean you want to go back? Now this is interesting. If what I think is going to happen, he's going to let her use the time leap machine so that she could cosplay on Kamimon. Lukaku nods firmly. Are you serious? Nobody's used the time leap machine except me. It's never failed so far, but something does happen. It might not be reversible. Certain test subject turned to Jellyman. Something like that could happen to her, or she could lose her memory like Suzuha did. It's too dangerous. So far, I'm the only one who's used it.
Please.
Ah.
At the very least, I want to see Mayuri-chan off with a smile. Because I wasn't able to do anything for her.
But I thought you couldn't handle all the otaku.
I'm a bit scared, but this is something I have to do. Besides, I want to truly be the same as you, Okabe-san. If I use that device, I'll be completely disconnected from causality, won't I? And then I could feel what you feel. So please.
Like I said, this is very interesting. Let's see what happens. Her instant feelings warm my heart. Lukaku truly cares for me and Mayuri. In the end, I have to grant her wish. Oh! Ooh. Let's see what happens. When we get back to that, no one is there. Just a few days ago, Mayuri, Kurisu, Daru, and I were laughing here together. With Mayuri gone, nothing seems to remain from those days but dreams. That feels truly empty. If I had those feelings, I'll lead Lukaku to the development room. Well, it's been 3 days, so she will have to leap at least twice. Looking forward to inch CRT is on that star, so we can't start the time machine. What time will you jump to?
The morning of that day. If I jump to that day before, I don't think I'll be mentally stable enough to accept it as reality.
If I jump to the day... Oh, okay. I did read that right. I was like, did I read that right?
That's why.
So she's choosing the morning of that fateful day so she can cosplay with a smile. But to jump to that day would take at least 3 consecutive leaps. Would it? I thought it only leaps to 48 hours, and it's been 3 days, so... maybe. I don't know. Should be able to get all the way to the 15th. The 15th?! It's been 5 days?! What the hell? Once you've leaped safely, get in touch with me. I'm sure I'll help you get to Mayuri.
Okay.
This is gonna be interesting. Let's see what happens. I'm actually curious because like, what will happen to Okabe? Because or Orkarin or whatever his, yeah, Okabe is his name. Rintaro. Her body's clearly shaking. That's understandable, I guess. Yeah, I'm starting to get tense. My heart feels like it's about to explode. This is the first time the machine experiment with the subject other than me. Can't stop thinking about the worst case scenario. Don't worry, your brain will hurt a bit, but the pain will go away soon.
Okay.
You must not get distracted once you reach the other side. Calm down and try to grasp your surroundings. It'll be okay. I'm with you. I gently caress Lukaku's cheek. She responds with a small sigh in relief. Of relief.
I'm going.
I nod and hide the shaking in my fingertips as I set the microwave timer.
I'll be sure to come back.
Yeah, I'll be waiting. I smile to Lukaku. Immediately afterwards, the church fills the room. I open my eyes wide in wonder as Lukaku's body begins to shine. The building shakes violently. The smell of ozone fills the air. What does ozone smell like, I wonder, actually? The light's blinding. I can hardly keep my eyes open.
Okabe-san.
Lukaku's cries suddenly cut short. Shock ripples through my body like it always does right after time leaping. Wait, did he time leap too, or is this just where he was, or whatever? What the? This time I wasn't the one who leaped. But nevertheless, I teleported from the lab to Yanabashi Shrine. Did the world line change? No. Green Stein didn't activate, so I didn't think it did. Then why? Was it because of Lukaku's change to the past? I look this side and there I see Lukaku. She gets up and smiles once she notices my gaze.
Want to see the pictures?
Pictures? What's this about pictures?
It worked. I did it. Don't you remember? You suddenly started acting differently just now.
Right after you leaped into the past, I found myself standing here. Did you go to Kamiman? Kako once again bursts into tears. Then she slowly nods. Oh. She takes out a few pictures and hands them to me.
Mayuri-chan was so happy.
I look at the first picture handed to me. I gasp in surprise when I see what's on it. It looks like we really got carried away. I realize that I'm crying. Oh no! No! Oh! In the picture, Mayuri is smiling, and we're smiling with her. What the hell? Okay. Okay, it's fading. Oh, no! Okay, this is... Alrighty, well... This ending wasn't that bad. Like, well... It wasn't bad in the sense that... Oh boy, I can't... you're gonna find the I can't... I'm trying to think if I can find the proper words. Compared to Suzuha's ending, this was better. Like, so far, in terms of the endings, I am gonna say, from good to worst, was Ferris ending, this end, Lukaku's ending, and Suzuha's ending. But I mean, Suzuha's ending wasn't that bad. Like, it kind of sucks that we don't know what happened afterwards, but at the same time, it's like, well, what can you really do? I mean, you can't really do anything else at this moment. But it wasn't bad, like I said. Oh my gosh. It was this was the saddest so far, I have to say, because Mayuri does die, which sucked. But I mean, we don't get kidnapped. Kurisu doesn't get kidnapped or forced to make a time machine. But I can't have accomplices be the name of this episode. Disconnect from causality, probably. Oh my god. Oh. Link of corruption and rebirth. Maybe I should just name it that. Yeah. I mean, it's a really long one, but we'll go with it. That last picture there was pretty nice. Like, I kind of figured that was gonna happen. Oh, the baby looks cute. Lukaku looks so cute. Oh, but yeah. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this part of Let's Play Steins Gate. In the next part, we continue on to down the true path. Because remember, now we have... Hold on. Actually, let's see if I can do it in extras. Trophies. Alrighty. We'll clear Chapter 8, then Chapter 9 is Chapter 10. See? Yep, we reached Lukas' ending. We're halfway done with the endings. There's Mayuri, the true ending, and Kurisu's ending. Does Miyoka not get an ending then? I can't remember if she did or didn't. I guess she doesn't. So yeah. But yeah, that will be in the next part, guys. We'll figure that out. Also, we'll have to figure out how to do it. I'm actually halfway through with the trophies too. Right? I don't think the platinum trophy has a thing. No, it doesn't. It's also hidden, so you can't really tell. But I mean, yeah, I'm more than halfway through. So yeah, in the next part, guys, we will send the D-mail, and man, this ending, I still like the first one just a little bit better because everyone was alive. I mean, yes, it kind of sucked that everyone forgot about him, save for Ferris. But I mean, everyone was alive, so I mean, it couldn't have been. This ending was good too. They're both good. Suzuha's. Not that it was bad, but I don't know. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this part of Let's Play Steins Gate. In the next part, we will continue on. So I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please give that like button a click. Comment down below what you liked about the video and what you didn't like about the video. And let me know how you felt about this ending. Like, if you played the game or been watching along with this, like this is your first experience with Steins Gate as it is with mine, let me know how you felt about this ending compared to the other two that we have seen so far. And or say I have played the game. This out of the what is it, 6 endings? If it's 6 endings, be like, this ending's my 4th of them, and tell me why. And don't spoil anything. Don't spoil any of the endings. Like, don't be like, well, I liked Kurisu's ending because blah 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 blah. Be like, no. Don't do that. Save that for the last video, where I'll probably ask the same thing. Like, let me know where all the endings ranked for you. But just let me know where this ending ranked for you, and like why you felt that way. It's like, well, I like this. I liked it how it ended, like this, blah blah blah. But compared to the other endings, it's kind of weak. Just to get to the. Don't even tell me that. Don't just tell me like out of the how many endings there are, where it ranks. Like, say it's your number 4, and then say the things you like about it, say things you don't like about it. And as always, guys, hit that subscribe button so don't miss a beat, and subscribe to my main channel too. That is in the description below, as well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter and the RPG Kingdom Kid Twitter are in there too. I want to thank you all so much for watching once again.
I'll see you all
Next time.